Keep me at a simple place. Stick your feet into the ground. Wash the tears right off my face. Like an anchor stopping the flow of the motion. Like a shooting star filling my heart with emotion. Holding me, holding me, holding me, holding me down. Pulling me back to the ground. You're my anchor of sound.
I give up. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Longer and Harder. I don't even know. I give up. This is me giving up. This is me giving up on everything. I don't even know. Oh god, I'm dying. Or I might die like through the middle of the stream. I was super sick last week and I still have like a bunch of crap in me and yeah, whatnot. So, hello everybody. Welcome to Longer and Harder, the show on the internet that sometimes takes a subject and goes deeper, but mostly is very, very late and unpunctual, gets derailed easily, and has no sound. So, welcome to the show. I don't even know how. I hit the mute button on my mic somehow, and that's what did that. So welcome everybody. Hello Richard. Hello Micro. Hello everybody. I said a bunch of highs while I was doing. Hello Brayden Brandy and Tony Williams and Atheist Joke Boy and Luke Firewalker and Geo and Factard and hello the Snark. Hello everybody. I hope you all are here, having yourselves a wonderful Sunday afternoon. If you're watching this in the future, happy future. I hope everything is still going somewhat well. I hope you all are having yourselves a wonderful weekend. I am just an absolute wreck for a weekend. Like I said, I was sick last week, which is why we didn't do anything last week. And then this week, I've just been a bum. I've been having to go to do school visits for my client this week, so I've been having to be at work at 7 in the morning, which is just a disgusting time to be up in the morning. And I am just a mess. Hello, Terry. How are you? Hello, Tornado Pelt. Did you enjoy the video I sent you on Discord? I haven't got one. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. I'm gonna try to do that. You need healing crystals. I need something, cause oh goodness, it's kicking my ass a little bit. I got beer. I don't think it'll do the same effect, but I got beer. It'll at least make me feel better while I die, which will be nice in its own thing. And I don't know why our goal is gone. because we were gonna update our goal, but it seems to have disappeared. So I have no idea. Beer of the week isn't even ready. Nothing's ready. Nothing's ready. I did get a new beer though, and I'm looking forward to it. It's another Boulevard beer, so that's gonna be good. I was gonna do housekeeping, and then I click things on my computer, and I'm sure everything died. Because that's how my computer works sometimes. We do have a tiny little bit of housekeeping, and I'm gonna look at the amount on my phone because I am super professional. And I didn't get it updated on Streamlabs apparently, which is weird. I don't know why I did that. Is it a wheat beer? No. I'm a real man, not German. I drink beer. You're gonna keep making fun of Germany. So one of these days I'm just not gonna be allowed into Germany because of all of my terrible jokes. So nice place. Yeah, I like it. It's pretty cool stuff. Lots of books, lots of stuff. Gluten-free. We do gluten-free beer here. So big thing that needs to be updated, and I'm gonna figure out why the Streamlabs thing isn't doing the goal isn't up right now. I don't know why. But update to our goal. Speaking of Max, it was patron day or what, I don't know, patron's payday. So we got to update our goal to 830 with 43 cents, which is amazing. We're almost halfway to our goal. Thank you very much to all my patrons for your pledges are super awesome, and they go a long way into helping, make the show a much better thing. Slobs is a devil incarnate. It is pretty bad. Maybe one of these days I'll upgrade. Is there something else? What are we fundraising for? We're fundraising for R&D to not have such a crappy computer. Because streaming on this is a mess, as you will probably realize if you haven't watched one of these streams. It's an absolute mess. I can pledge you an IOU. It's okay. Watch the videos. Click, share, do the things that click the subscribe button if you're not subscribed yet, and like it, and do all those things that YouTube appreciates. And I do monetize my videos, so that also helps out, and all my monetization goes straight into this. So if you want to help out that way is always appreciated. If you do not have, if you can't donate any other way, that is always appreciated. That you come show up and hang out and watch the videos, so it's always great. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So usually there's a goal. I don't know where it went. I don't know why Streamlabs is being a bit of a dick today, so that was a thing. Encourage already to get a Windows gaming PC. No. I'm okay. I did buy a couple new games this week, and last week. I bought today. So I'm blaming this entirely on Sean, and it's why I'm not ready, because Sean had that stream yesterday talking about railroads, and he had that really cool video of the train tracks and the junctions and all that. And then I went out and bought a train game on Steam, and I've been playing it for a long time, and I need to stop. So that's part of the reason. The other part of the reason, I also bought Dark Souls on the Switch, which is so much fun. Horribly difficult, but so much fun. So I've been playing that as well, and video games have been distracting me more than they should. Also, it's almost, oh shit, I have a final to take today. No, I don't. Tuesday. Almost have a final. So I have finals and things. So I have things and stuff. And it's not a train sim. It's way simpler than a train sim. It's called Train Valley. And it's not like Train Tycoon or whatever, but it's still a lot of fun. And, it's awesome. It's not difficult to get good. Got Smash Bros. Switch yet? I have not gotten Smash Bros. For the Switch. Might get it for Christmas, but, I like Smash Brothers. And don't get me wrong. I've owned every Smash Brothers that's ever come out. But they're a lot more fun with friends, and I don't have any, so I don't know. Maybe I'll get it. Maybe I won't. Who knows? I finally got me a Switch. Let's Go Pikachu. Ooh, that does sound like fun. That would be one that I'd actually be interested in getting is Let's Go Eevee. That might be kind of fun. That will just let me spend 20 minutes on the intro. Oh, yeah, there's going to be a video. We'll talk about things. Probably, maybe, sometimes. I don't know. God, also dying. Still dying. So, what else was there in housekeeping besides that? I'm going to try to have a video by the end of the day. Probably on Ben Shapiro. He said some stupid shit about Medicare for all, so like really stupid shit, not just like he's got a stupid opinion, stupid shit, like actually legitimately like said really dumb sentences. Or a really dumb sentence that I feel like it needs to be talked about, because why not? And then hopefully Dubay soon. I got somebody to do some debunking on this one, and I'm really excited about it. I just got to get my shit together, and do it, and then hopefully we'll have more Dubay stuff coming up soon. R&D knows a lot about dumb sentences. God, I do. That means getting back to Pokemon Go. Gonna wait till I upgrade my phone. Ooh, yes. I need to do that too. I haven't played Pokemon Go in a very long time. There's a lady who's has a desk next to me in our office, where we share an office. And she's constantly playing like Pokemon Go. I'm guessing that around my office there's some Pokestop of some variety, but she's got her like phone plugged in all day and constantly plays it. It's adorably hilarious. So that's a thing. I haven't played it in forever. I definitely don't have time to do it at work. But I'm guessing I'm guessing there's a Pokestop thing near it's a hospital, so I'm sure there's plenty of Pokestops hanging around. So yeah, that's a thing. All right, so on with beer of the week. This beer of the week has a really long description, so I didn't want to type it out, so I didn't. But I kept the box, so we will read the box. Beer of the week we have today is Plaid Habit by Boulevard Brewing Company in Kansas City, Missouri. It's Canadian whiskey barrel-aged imperial brown ale. It's a limited release, which is really why I got it, because I was like, oh, limited release. That shit works on me. If you say like it's limited, I will probably buy it, because I don't know. Because I get all nervous that I won't ever get to try it. I don't know what that is. What about observing 46P Whitman? What is that? I don't know what that is. I have to stop right next to the just out of reach when I sit in me. Oh, yeah, Pokestop right just out of reach of your apartment. Yeah. Okay, I'll just pretend that I know what you're saying as I am told. Cool. Okay, so 13.9% alcohol on this. What I'm going to guess is going to be an absolutely delicious beer, because Boulevard Brewing Company has yet to disappoint me. They have this lovely box, and it says, I don't know if this is actually, I don't think this is actually a description of, because like on one end they have the description of Kansas City, and on the other side they have the Smokestack series, which I'm guessing is what this is from. So I'm going to read that and, take it for what it is, I suppose. It's another one of those word salad-y kinds of things, so sorry. Rising high above our historic and... Oh, you blocked your sentences weird. Rising high above our historic brewery, the old brick smokestack has stood silent but faithfully watched through the decades of rapid and often extraordinary change. The addition of the new brew house in 2006 enabled us to fulfill a long-held dream of crafting an evolving line of bold new beers that offer innovative modern riffs on traditional styles. It seems only fitting to call it the Smokestack series. So yeah. Not really a description. I don't know. That was the description I got. So sorry. Is it any good? 13.9. Holy yeah. No, I'm sure it'll be. It's a bourbon barrel aged, so it's gonna be good. It's Canadian though, so I don't know if the Canadians don't. Is anyone Canadian? Do you know how to make beer? I'm not sure if you do. I'll give you credit for a lot of things. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to give you credit for good beer or not. Do you know how to make beer? Is that a thing that Canadians do, or you just do maple syrup and moose? Is it moose or elk? What do you have? I don't know what you have. Yeah, whatever you have. Boulevard is less than a mile from my workplace. I think you've told me that before. I'm gonna have to make it back down to Kansas City, and I didn't make it to Boulevard Brewing Company the last time I was in Kansas City, which was back in, I don't remember when I was last there. Some weekend, Labor Day weekend, I think. Yeah, Labor Day weekend. I didn't quite make it down to Boulevard Brewing Company. We ended up spending most of our time in Weston, right? I think that's what it's called, Weston, which is a little bit north of Kansas City. They have a meadery there. I think I reviewed the meadery. I think I reviewed that mead on Mead of the Week. It became Mead of the Week. And then they had wine, which was mostly crap. But a lot of really good food and a lot of like they had a vodka place, Holiday I think it was called. It's got like they had like donut flavored vodka and like everything flavored vodka. It was neat. It's just a lot of fucking vodka is all. So that's what it was. All right, is this any good? Oh yeah. What's the current exchange rate for alcohol? Don't know. It smells good. Oh, that is delicious. Oh, that is delicious. Ooh. That is really good. Why go to Boulevard Brewing Company when you can go to Weltenberg Monastery Brewing Company? If it's in Kansas City, I'll go. Oh, this is really good. I'm not sure it quite. I don't think it's as good as the last one I had from Avery last week for a barrel aged beer, and it's not as good as the Epic Black Stout from Brickway. See if I can get my beer scale up. Beer scale. Nope. Spoiler alert. So I think it sits at a good solid 8, maybe a good solid 9, 8, 9, somewhere in there. It's not bad. It's not bad by any stretch of the imagination. It's just nowhere. Oh god, I went up my nose and I can't breathe now. It's just nowhere near as good as the other ones, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Seems to be, so elk and moose are the same thing. Okay, I wouldn't have known. I'm a dumb American. And I don't live far enough north to see elk or moose. We see deer here and turkey. So yeah. No, Wettenberger Monastery is not in Kansas City. That's what I thought. Hello, Undoomed. How are you? Oh goodness, I can't breathe today. All right. So, that's that for beer of the week. We have our video menu. Ignore number 7. Number 7 doesn't exist. I tried to add a video very last minute and it was just taking forever to process, so I ended up just scrapping it, but it'll probably be there next week. It's Marty leads this talk during the Flat Earth International Conference in November. We'll probably add it later. And then while I was watching the intro to that video, I realized that the conference happened in Denver the same weekend that I was in Denver, and I'm just like, I'm really disappointed I didn't know when I was there. Not really, because I doubt I would have visited them, but it would have been kind of fun to like stand outside the conference space or whatever and ask like flat earthers questions. I think that would have been great. But obviously I didn't get a chance to do that because I don't pay attention to what happens around me, so I didn't realize that the conference was happening. So ignore number 7, if you will. See if we can copy that URL there and then move it over here. Nope. There we go. Also, I saw a bunch of moose, elk, I guess. If that's what we're going with. While I was there was like a whole golf course. Not in Denver. I was in Estes Park. They're like taking over a golf course. It was pretty great. Okay, so here are our options for today. You have Not Cloning by Jonathan Miller, Veganism Almost Killed Me by Daphne Reloaded, Crunchyroll Full SJW by The Yellow Flash, Gravitational Genius by UAP, Space is Fake by The Bloody Truth, Flat Earth Warning by World History Official, and number 7 doesn't exist. It's still on the poll. Mostly because I wanted to see who would vote for it. So if you vote for number 7, you have voted for a libertarian and have wasted your vote. So good on you. Goodness gracious, which is and it's the U.S. They call service Canadian. Canadianism. Oh, is that what we call them? Cool. You have to actually follow the link, guys. Number 8. Like, voting in the chat isn't gonna do you any good, because I'm not gonna read it. So for R&D, it's not the same, but they are the same. Okay. They probably are. Are they? Micro was just joking, but it hurts me. Moose and elk are very different. I don't know. Santa had reindeer, i.e. elk. Are elk and reindeer the same? Like, I'm trusting you all because I don't fucking know, right? Like, I just this moose do not make any goddamn sense to me. So, you know, I'm gonna take your word. If they're same species, different species, I wouldn't be surprised if they were the same species and I didn't know any better. I don't want to call the cops to put him in jail. I want to help at all. I'm not sure what to do. What? Right, I have a serious dilemma. There's a dude on livestream who's constantly complaining about being celibate and recommending that if you kill yourself, he gave a specific rape strategy. His thoughts. Oh, that is awful. That is awful. Don't. Oh no. That is a dilemma. I don't know. He's about being celibate. So I'm guessing he's an incel of some variety. Yeah, that's no good. He's another stream and he's freaking me out. I don't know how to deal with it, but he's in clear danger. I mean, how do you deal with people who are very clearly dangers to themselves? I mean, you unless you actually know where they live, calling the police is probably not going to do a whole lot of good. Unless you actually like know where they are and where they live, and then they can do a wellness check or whatever they call those, just to make sure that they're okay. I know that a lot of people don't like having the police show up, and oh, you do have his address. Yeah, I don't really know. I am not, unfortunately, not the person to would probably have the best advice. I'm sure Google has good advice. Calling a wellness check. If you're serious, so I'll put it to you this way. If you're seriously worried about this person, not calling and things going badly, potentially them hurting themselves or whatever, weigh that against you calling and nothing happening. Like, well, one of those is probably going to be horribly embarrassing and awkward. It probably beats out the alternative. That's one way to put it. There's nothing wrong to speaking out and being, worried about other people. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure the cops would help. But you can always call for a wellness check. I think that's what they're called when you call the police and just want them to go check up on somebody who's not doing so well. That's you can ask for a wellness check, which might not be a terrible idea. I'm trying to might not be a terrible idea. So depends on how worried you are, and if you have their address, I get the feeling you know them, and that might be worth taking care of people that you know. He's also a literal Nazi. Oh, great. Just the best. There's a lot of those. I've been Nazis on the internet. Isn't a wellness check something you give a baby? I mean, we're Americans, so yes. It is something you give babies. Yeah, if you actually have friends who know them, you can also give them a call to check up on them. That's not a bad idea either. All right. That got super depressing. I will link you to the tweet to check out the stream. I feel like he would take over. Oh. All right. Well, hopefully he's okay. Like, I always worry about people, as much as I give flat earthers a hard time, they're still, at the end of the day, they're still people, and we got to be nice to people. We don't gotta, but we should. We should be nice to our fellow human beings, and they probably go through their own trials and tribulations like the rest of us do. So, that's all. Derailing is what we do best. I'm gonna check voting here while we are done. We are being derailed. Results. We are. How many people voted for 7? No one. You all disappoint me. Number 5. Oh goodness, the bloody truth by a quite a bit. 3 votes more than the rest of them, which is a lot of votes. You all gotta vote more. I'll take it. Why not? Chat. There we go. Sorry, gotta get all my windows together. Ha ha ha. Low good one. Be nice to other humans. Want to derail the audience? Will really get into him. Well, yeah, you have proper to link things, so link away if you like. Okay. It looks like not Jonathan Miller. The bloody truth has won today's thing. That's not things I want to show on the internet. Oh, thank you for that image. I will take a look at it in a bit, my friend. I don't know what I'm doing. My brain just died and I forgot where like anything is. Like I said, I am not prepared. I am exhausted. This might get loud and I'm really sorry. I'm gonna try to pause it as soon as I can. There we go. I don't care about you. Okay, so we will be watching today. Flat Earth, not Flat Earth warning. What did we decide? God, I am a mess. Space is fake. Space is fake by The Bloody Truth. Oh, this one. I'm gonna probably pause a lot during this one because there's singing involved. And okay, let me get the video up so you all can see the thing that I have the privilege of seeing right now, which is a black screen, obviously. God, get over here. There we go. So the thing is, no, that's not the right one. Where are you? Where are you, video? Why is everything not working like it's supposed to be working? I don't know, guys. I don't know. All right. There we go. So the Bloody Truth, I think this is the Bloody Truth. Makes Flat Earth music, which is quite the niche. And so we get to listen to some of it, I think, at the beginning. So we might pause a little bit just so that there isn't enough time that goes by before copyright stuff shows up and then I have to deal with it. Derail option, I know, right? I don't know I never know what I'm doing. I don't know why you all think I do. Oh, right. Okay, so speaking, this just reminded me of it. So I'm gonna derail myself for a second. If you haven't watched it, you gotta go watch Beyond the Curve, the Flat Earth documentary that is like made by professionals and not just us YouTubers. It is quite good. I haven't quite finished it, but there's a section in there where one flat earther is sitting there listening to flat earth music, and it's a thing. It's a thing that needs to be watched by people. Why is the guy in the chair about to do heroin with an invisible belt and syringe? Oh, he is about to do heroin with an invisible belt and syringe. I hadn't even noticed. What is that? I hadn't even so I hadn't actually sat and looked at this image before. But yeah, he's got. I'm not even sure the camera can spot. No, like he's got his arm out, and he's definitely about to do heroin. Huh. Well, I hadn't noticed that. Look at that. And I don't know if that's supposed to be the Bloody Truth, like a picture of him or whatnots, but okay. Flat Earth Man. Clever name. He's on the Flat Earth and he's a man. I know, right? The Conspiracy Music Guru. I think that's... Oh, okay. This is a whole lot... This is already really wacky for, like, not actually playing any of this. Okay. You should get the album. I give these people enough money. I don't want to give them more. I still have Eric Dubé's book, which I really got to send to somebody. I should do that as a poll. I should do that as a YouTube poll. Maybe it will. Now that I have access to community whatever's posts, which I like used once. Because I still and I keep looking at it in the corner. I still have Eric Dubé's kids book. And I never decided who I was going to send it to. I might send it as a Christmas present. I know I was given a couple of suggestions. I know Hugo and Jake have a P.O. box. I kind of also want to send it to Creationist Cat. So Hugo and Jake, Creationist Cat, and then someone, I think it was you who sent it to me. Miles Power, there we go. Miles Power. So I might stick it on a poll on YouTube, and people can let me know who they would like this book to be sent to, and we will send it away. Because I don't want it to do the, I don't want it to sit there. Send it to Logic. To Logic. I would send. I mean, Logic is definitely an option. I like Logic. I think he's a great guy. I don't know. So the problem is I don't know, like, I don't necessarily know if, like, Hugo and Jake would do anything with it. I don't necessarily know if Logic would do anything with it besides just have it. I feel like Miles Power would do something with it, which would be cool. Psyman would be another one that I'd like to send it to potentially, because I know he'd do something with it, and I don't want to just like not have somebody, like, you know, someone else do something with it. I think that'd be great. He collects that kind of shit. Okay, Mouse Power looks like it's gonna. I will make a poll and we will do the thing. Okay, let's listen to some probably really cringy music. So, apologies already. Oh, my thing is muted. I realized it before I hit play this time around. Haha. Okay, listen to a little bit of cringy music and see what else this has to offer.
The Flat Earth Man album is out right now. Oh!
I don't want to. I don't want to at all. I know. Oh no. He's like, oh no. He's got... Like, are you seriously embracing the stereotype of being a hick? Like, I mean, good on you, I guess. Oh no. Hi, Dex. Oh no, I don't want to. I'm gonna turn it down a little bit on my end too, because that was really loud. Oh no. Okay, here we go.
That's just faking everything that you have ever seen. Do you still believe we went to the moon? Do you still believe what they're telling you?
Why does it have to be what is I had my eyes closed. I had my eyes closed and I hadn't seen the image yet. And now I regret opening them. I regret opening my eyes. Oh, I regret everything. I want to stop now. I can't. Oh no. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh. Okay. Okay. We got this.
All you're watching is a puppet show. Yeah, the whole world's a stage.
What is going... I don't even know. I mean, like, good on you for your crappy green screen, I suppose. New vote, new vote. I know. Oh. Oh, is that a sex swing? I'm really curious how he got this position going.
Ain't no photographs or somebody tell me why.
Hey, what is going on? Okay, I gotta find, like, okay, so Notebook. All right, Notebook, you're now gonna be, look at this, we're doing an unboxing at the same time we're doing a video. We're gonna unbox my, my X-Files notebook. Come here, you son of a bitch. All right, so, we're gonna write this down, as a potential thing to look at some point. Democracy was a mistake. It was. Okay, so Flat Earth Man, and I think it was, what was the name of the album? I don't want to scroll back because that requires me to scroll back forward. 28 seconds. Okay. This was the Conspiracy Music Guru. I'm gonna see if he's got any YouTube videos, like any music videos, for next week. Because I am I like to torture myself. Well, we'll see how that works out. All right, back to Photoshop. Oh, I see what you're doing. Oh, I see. You got Photoshop and you got the Earth. It's all Photoshop. I get it. I get what you're doing there, my friend. It's really dumb, but I get what you. I never even said that. I'll talk about the title of the video here in a second. All right. Well. All right.
Somebody tell me why. Welcome to the satellite folks. Just another one of them NASA jokes.
What is this? I don't know. I keep having to stop again for For the ID, the content ID. I don't want the content ID to go off. So I keep pausing it and then interjecting, hoping that YouTube doesn't notice that I'm listening to music on the thing. The most is a form of government except for all others. It's true. Is this worth watching the guy drink his own piss? I don't know. This is terrifying. How is he breathing in space? That's a really good question. And he got his dog up there too. Let's go back. I don't know why let's go back a tad bit. There we go. Those, my friend, I gotta say, are some very realistic looking ISS pictures you got there. That was fantastic. I mean, if I weren't in on the conspiracy, right? Like if I weren't a NASA shill who gets like told what is real and what isn't real all the time, I would think that this was real, right? But I'm a NASA shill, so I already know that it's all fake. I see a curve, I know, right? Oh, goodness.
Just another one of them NASA jokes. Don't let them take your mind. Don't let them take your mind, man.
I don't.
There's no such thing as outer space. We made it all up. Yeah, space is fake.
I have no words. I literally have no words for this. The bloody truth. I know you watch my content every once in a while, so I'm sure you'll watch this one. I don't think this is you. If it is you, you know what? I'm gonna give you some props if this is you, because you are way ballsier than I am. I would never make such a fool out of myself in front of the internet. But you are willing to, so I mean, props for that. Oh, goodness. Oh.
I don't wanna talk about NASA.
No more Streamlabs. No, Streamlabs is still here. Streamlabs is still doing things. I don't know if notification. I don't know why the thing is down. The goals are down, so I don't know. I'll try to fix it in the interlude thing. Is it an interlude? No. There's another word with intro in it. That's what it is. Yeah. But it's still there. We need this, says Micro. Will it work though? Will Streamlabs be on our side today? It is on our side today. We got Chan to keep us company today. I added a whole bunch of new ones too. I added a couple of butts for Mango, who's not here, unfortunately. But we did add some for Mango. So there are a couple of butts now, as well as boobs. We're expanding our horizons from just butts. Oh goodness. Oh, I hit the wrong button there. Goodness gracious. All right, let's try this again. It's not in the desk. Okay, I can check Streamlabs. It should be going. I don't know why it wouldn't be. Streamlabs. All right, let's listen to a little bit more of this while I dick around over down here.
We're going to be an astronaut. I'll be in space. At least that's what I know.
Well, that was that. Hopefully this whole video is just not an ad for this one album, but if it is, I am now very curious. I'm gonna look it up. I hope you have music videos, and it looks like you do. I hope you have music videos. Maybe I'll reach out to you, but I don't want you, dear Mr. Flat Earth Man, to copyright strike my video. But I would, for next week, we'll try to have one of these here, just to torture ourselves even more than usual. And then this is all silent, so this isn't all me. Okay. Then. Oh my goodness, more is this.
Welcome to the greatest show on earth. Prepare to be amazed.
Is this just a music video? Is that what all of this is? I think this might just be a music video. I think the thing that I wanted to do for next week, I think we're doing it now. And I don't think we have an option. By the way, okay, let's get derailed because this is way better. Not this video. Oh, it isn't in the video description. It's true. You can do what's that thing called? !! donate, I think we'll if yeah, Nightbot will fix it. Nightbot's a thing. I think this is just a music video. I think that's what this is. This is amazing. Okay, so the thing that I wanted to do for next week, we're gonna do today. It was just to watch this silly ass music video. This is fantastic. We'll probably get to vote again. This is great. Okay. By the way, Rhetoric&Discourse, have you seen the new Avengers trailer? I have. I am super excited. Also, and I'm pretty sure everybody already knows this by now, but if you don't, Netflix will have Infinity War on Christmas Day. So there's something worth doing at Christmas this year, which is to watch Infinity War all day long, and that's what I'm gonna do. So that's a thing. I am super excited. I'm really hopeful, and again, just to get more derailed and not watch this stupid music video, I am really hoping that they end this set of Avengers stuff with this movie. I really hope that this is like the end, and you know, we don't see Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man anymore. We don't see Chris Hemsworth as Thor. Like, it's the end of this, right? Like, it's the end of this. And they do what comic books do, and then they just restart with a whole new set of things. I really, as much as I love Marvel and I love all those movies, I really hope that they put an end to it instead of try to drag it on forever. I really hope that this is like the end of an era, and then they'll move on to doing things with other heroes, or even other incarnations of the same heroes, because there's a billion Spider-Mans, there's a billion Captain Americas, there's a billion Thors, and I really hope that they switch those up. Because there's other Thors that I think would be worth exploring. I think there's other Captain Americas worth exploring. There's other Iron Mans worth exploring, and I think it'd be great. I don't think they'll do that to Spider-Man because Spider-Man just showed up, but you know, there's other versions of those characters that would be really cool to see, and that they kind of keep going with that. So I'm excited. I think it's gonna be great. I'm also excited about the Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, I forget what they're calling her, movie. I think that's gonna be a lot of fun as well. So all right, here we go. We're gonna watch this music video and give it a shot.
Please welcome your host for this evening, Mr. Flapper Man. Thank you. Listen up. The whole world's a stage and you're in the audience, and everything you see on the stage is fraudulent.
Wow. What, the new Thor fucking awesome, you pleb? The new Thor, I'm sorry, which? Like, I don't even know which one you're talking about. Next movie maybe, but ever notice how reboots are only a bad idea when the studio comes up with it first. It's true. I don't want to reboot it. I just want it, like, you know, like those characters retire or they move on and we get new characters because there's other characters that are really great, right? Like, I know that Netflix has explored it, but I would really like to see, like, Daredevil or Punisher be in a Marvel movie, not just their own TV show. I think that would be cool. Luke Cage, I think, would be in a Power Man or whatever, would be great to see. Spider-Man has a crap ton of really cool heroes that he always hangs out with. Marvel, dear Marvel, do everything in your power to buy Fantastic Four, or do whatever you need to buy Fantastic Four, because that would be cool. There's so much stuff. Okay. I wish he would just wrap this up. I wish everything would just get wrapped up. Okay. Here we go.
Nothing you see before you is fact. Are you ready for your headline act? This act is truly one of a kind. They'll dazzle you and play tricks on your mind.
All right. I'm sure there's an argument in here somewhere. And again, I keep pausing, not because I have anything interesting to say, but because I need I don't want a copyright strike on my channel at the moment. Elder Scrolls is fucking awesome. I know that there was, I don't, you know, not an official petition, but there were people trying to get Idris Elba to be the next Bond. I really hope Idris Elba at some point becomes Bond, because fuck yeah, he's a shit. Oh god, I love him. Love Idris Elba. Thomas Jane was the best Punisher. Is that the latest Punisher in the Netflix show, or is that the one from the movies? Because I did like the one from the movies. Fun fact about the movies: there's a scene, I don't remember which Punisher movie there is, where lady love interest, not necessarily love interest, but lady pants, you know, sexy lady in the movie, is sewing up Punisher, and he got all cut up or whatever, is sewing him up. So apparently, she sewed through the prosthetic that she was supposed to be sewing through, and actually sewed the prosthetic onto the actor, and the actor didn't get out of character. Like, the scene that you see there is him actually being sewn onto the prosthetic being sewn onto him, and he stays in character the whole time, which is fucking amazing. I love that. So just so you know, Time and Chase with the 2004. So the Punisher that I'm talking about, yeah. So yeah, that in case there's, I think it's in the first Punisher that somebody's sewing him up and he does that, and I think that's really cool. But it annoys me that the only version of Norse mythology a lot of people know is the Marvel version. I have had people use Thor movies to argue about actual mythology. Or American Gods also has really good Norse mythology in it. I'm not sure how accurate it is to Norse mythology. I know shit about it, but American Gods, good Norse mythology in it. I think, maybe, who knows. There's another one that has good Norse mythology, or at least has Norse mythology in it. What's it called? Oh, son of a bitch. It's by Orson Scott Card. It's a book by Orson Scott Card. And I read a little bit of it. It's this kid who can make portals. It's like Portal, the book. That's really good. It's also got a bunch of Norse mythology in it as well. It's also a good book. Also, don't buy it. Don't ever buy a Orson Scott Card book. Find it at your library or find it a used book. Orson Scott Card's a dick. And as much of a good writer as he may be, he's a dick. So don't give him your money. But do read his books. They are really good. I read that book. It's, God, I wish I remember. It was something. It's something about portals. Do I have it? Do I still own it? I doubt I still own it. I doubt I still own it. I think that was one of those books that got given away. So I don't think I can look in my library to find it. But it's really, really good. But a lot of Orson Scott Card books are really, really good. So that there's a lot of good ones. So yeah, that one's a good book. And American Gods, because Neil Gaiman's the shit, also has pretty interesting Norse mythology in it as well, which is good. So if you want Norse mythology that isn't from Marvel, there are other books that have it, or books that have it, I suppose. All right, I'm doing my bestest to ignore this video, and I have to go back to it now, and that's depressing.
Illusionist with billions of fans. Please welcome NASA. Put together your hands.
Oh my goodness. Son of a... Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Hey, just so you know, the Masons own me because reasons, right? Like the real mythology, Hela is the daughter of Loki and the sister of Fenrir and the Midgard womb. Okay. I bet there's a lot of really cool stuff in mythology. We got taught Greek mythology in school here, like in the middle schoolish times, but we never got taught Norse mythology, which is a shame. I think we should be. Loki burst to them because he turned himself into a female house and got fucked. I hope you meant house and not horse, but I will take house. I will take a female house getting fucked. Is pretty good. Fuck them houses.
Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's so lovely to see you again.
Oh my goodness. Not house? 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 What? I don't even know. Horse. You did mean horse. Okay. I'm sure you did, but I prefer the house. I prefer a female house. I prefer the idea of Loki turning into a female house and then people entering him. Yep. That was a sentence that was said today.
Tonight we have a very special show. There's a few reveal some of our techniques. We'll expose NASA like WikiLeaks.
This is very painful, guys. I am trying my best to avoid talking about this video. I really, truly am. Looks like he's Rappy McRapperson throwback. He looks... This is very much a discount every rapper everywhere someday. Somebody say boom. Somebody say boom. Somebody should say boom.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we'll show you how we fool the world. And when we're done exposing our lies, none of you are gonna realize.
What's this quote? Let's read this quote. The individual is handicapped by coming face to face with conspiracies so monstrous he cannot believe it exists. J. Edgar Hoover. Is that a thing? Is that a thing? I don't think that's a thing that he say. I say boom. Chicka boom. I shouldn't sing kids songs. Don't sing kids. Oh, goodness. Oh, Jose! I remember you. You were here not last week, but like a couple of weeks ago, right? You're a flat earther. Welcome to the show. We're listening to very cringy flat earth music today, apparently. I'm sure you're opinionated about NASA, so please let us know your opinion. And again, as always, my friend, you are welcome on the show, and I would love to have you on here to talk about all of this stuff. So if you would like to, let me know, and we will set something up because I love talking to flat earthers. I think it'd be great. So yeah, which one was J. Edgar Hoover, the president of the APF? He's a president of some sort, I think. I think he's a president of some sort, right? Hey Google. Who was J. Edgar Hoover?
According to Wikipedia, John Edgar Hoover was an American law enforcement administrator and the first director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation in the United States.
Ah, so according to Google, he was the first director of the FBI. That was his thing.
We're gonna tell you straight, it'll be too hard for you to contemplate. A trick so huge you won't believe, impossible for you to conceive.
So this is some time that I can, or a place that I can actually make commentary on, right? And he's here tonight, apparently. And so a bit ago, my mother-in-law was here, and she watches the show. She's a fan of the show. And we were talking about, she asked me like, hey, why do you think flat earthers do this, right? And from my perspective, from sort of the psychological perspective, because I see everything as fucking psychology now, for me, it seems to be a need to feel special, right? A need to have, like, either special knowledge or be different than everyone else, right? Excuse me. I'm like, my nose is stuffed up, and I want to burp, and it's awful. Which I think he demonstrates here very clearly in his lyrics of saying, like, you won't believe this, right? Like, it takes someone special to believe this. It takes someone special to understand this. Or maybe, just maybe you're wrong. You know, it could just be simply that you are just wrong. It might not be that I don't accept it because I'm not special enough to understand it. It could just be that you're wrong. The fact that you think so grandiose of yourself, I think says a whole lot about you, Mr. Flat Earth Man. So, there, my one bit of commentary on this very silly Flat Earth video.
That's why we tell it, because you'll reject it. A lie so big you can't accept it. No, you can't. There's no such thing as outer space. We made it all up. Yeah, space is fake.
Oh, just listening busy with my new born puppies. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. One was born with a cleft palate. The wife is buying a gadget to be able to feed waiting on it. Well, I hope the best for your puppies. What kind of puppies are you? Like breed or whatever. I'm sure the chat cares. I don't know enough about dogs to know. But what kind of breed are they? Do you have pictures? Because we like cute things in this show. So if you have pictures to show us, that would be awesome. We always like cute things. Like, what genre is this supposed to be? I don't know. This is like a weird, like, I said her Google. I'm sorry. Dear people who have Google. As I have been just informed. If you have Google and I set your Google off, I'm sorry. I forget the Google can hear me as well, so apparently I set someone's Google off when I asked my Google about J. Edgar Hoover, so sorry, my bad. Chihuahua, small puppies, big bites. Chihuahuas are interesting. My little sister, one of my little sisters, had Chiweenie, which is a Chihuahua and a wiener dog, and it was the worst thing in the world. That thing was awful. I hate that dog. It is the worst dog in the world. Like, it is awful. But you know, whatever. To each their own about pets. I keep ferocious predators around me, which have left me, but I keep my little set of ferocious predators around. So, you know, whatever floats your boat. That's cool. I hope you can figure out how to take care of that one with the cleft palate. That'd be cool. Always a fan of people who take care of pets. Always good. Did you just say it's not a cat? How dare you, factard! I am gonna remove your moderator thing. No, it's a cat. Cats are way better. Pluto dog on planet Pluto. What are the chances? Pretty high, actually. Cats are way better than dogs. What are the chances? Very, very high. That So we do this thing, psychology again. Which I'm always excited about talking about psychology. It's always fun. Psychology again. We do this thing called Pareidolia, where we see things that aren't there in like, we see noise in the universe, we see patterns in, and so it's actually very likely that we would see a shape on Pluto. So the fact that you see it on there isn't all that impressive. It's like, yeah, you probably would find something if you didn't find Pluto, right? If we had named the planet anything else, I'm sure you would have found anything else, right? It's like that. You are literally playing the cloud game, the game that children play where they're on really long road trips where they see shapes in the cloud. That is what you are doing, except that you are taking it seriously. You are taking it as actual evidence of something, as opposed to just your imagination running wild. So that's the thing. Oh, Micro said a thing. Oh no, I'm sorry. Was that Nightbot? Nightbot, don't be a dick to Jose. Jose probably doesn't deserve it. Thank you, Micro. Hello, Big Bigglesons. How are you? Wait, what was that? Go back. What was that? What was that? I wasn't listening. I wasn't watching. Go back. What was that? Okay. Satanic lie. Oh! Okay. I guess this is... Oh, it's Satan! I see it. I see what you did there. That's hilarious. That's really funny. I love it. Like, he's got his fists up. Do you guys see it? Like, he's all like, roar, and then he's got, like, horns. That is super... That is great. That's really funny. I love it. He's all like, roar. Oh, man, that's amazing. That is super cool that you found our satanic symbols in there. Like, yeah, we entirely put that in there. That's got nothing to do with your Pareidolia. But I do love that you found it. I think that's hilarious. That's not fists, that's wings? No, I think those are fists. Those have got to be fists. Look at him. He's like this. It's like rah, right? Like that's no. Those are fists. Those aren't wings. I could see. I think that's Africa, right? I could see Africa being wings, like right, like the the Middle East is the fists, right? Like that's the fist. And then Africa is the wings, and then the clouds you see eyes very clearly, and then you see the horns. He does have lobster hands. He's a Jordan Peterson fan and has lobster hands. Hello, Jared. How are you? Yeah, hail Satan. Oh my goodness. Okay. We'll do a little bit more of this, and then the Arabian Peninsula. Thank you.
Body high. It's only your imagination that's been a space, ladies and gentlemen.
Do helmets rotate in space? Is that what's going on?
Space is fake.
I mean, why wouldn't they? I guess is my question. I don't like their helmets, right? Like you turn your head, and they're attached to your head a little bit. So is that really your complaint? Because that's a little silly. Like, yeah, I don't like. Have you ever worn a helmet? Like they turn with your head. That's a little weird. That's you're kind of pushing it there, buddy.
We can't believe.
Oh, this thing's great. So in case, why not talk about the actual claim? So in case you don't know, if you take a compressed, oh goodness, sorry, I can't breathe because I'm still like dying. If you take a compressed image from the moon, and there's a bunch of them, right? You take a compressed image, like a compressed JPEG, and you take it, and you change the contrast, so you like highlight the up the contrast. What you end up seeing is a lot of the compression like leaves behind a whole lot of squares and stuff, where the compression algorithm didn't know what to do with things, or it just kind of turns it into a square. This is very common when you compress videos. If you take the actual image, right, like you take the higher quality, the non-compressed data, you don't see this. This is pretty much an artifact of the internet and how image compression works. And you're kind of dumb for not realizing that, my NASA shirt-wearing friend. So, one is connected to your hand. The other is connected to the neck roll on the suit. What? I don't even know what we're doing. Spiders don't exactly work like that. Say, my motorcycle. Oh, so they don't look like a motorcycle. Okay, cool. I'm assuming they can still turn. Like, I'm assuming that you're not sort of stuck not being able to turn your head. And to think that you are is kind of weird. All right, we're going to take a quick break. I am all out of beer. So we're going to do a quick beer refill, and then we'll be right back with... Oh, goodness, my mouse died. There we go. And then we'll be right back with more of this nonsense. So I'll see you all in a little bit. Enjoy some fan art, and I'll see you in a bit. Hello, and we're back with more of this nonsense. I regret coming back. I don't know how I feel about being back here again, guys. This is too much. I have NASA shirts for International Ballers Day. There's an International Ballers Day? I did not know that. That'd be cool. I gotta get a shirt going, I guess. I'll wear a shirt. Actually, I wonder if I can make one. I do want a hashtag like Baller Bitches shirt. I would be okay with wearing one of those. I would be okay with wearing a Baller Bitches shirt. By the way, and I should have said something. Merch store is open. If you haven't seen, let's check it out. Actually, let's do that because it's on my desktop, so I can very easily open it. If you haven't checked it out, we have some really cool shirts. Ladies, I am sorry, all three of you who follow me. That you get kind of screwed over on the shirt thing. I tried my best to make them cheaper for ladies as much as I could, but it's just not gonna happen. I'm sorry. It's not my fault. I'm not the sexist asshole. It's probably someone else. Let's see. Where did it go? There we go. Bam. All right. Check it out. We do have some very wonderful 10 inches of logic shirt. I think micro, thank you, Micro, if you're in the chat. Who designed the t-shirt logo. So if you want a 10 inches of logic shirt, they do exist on the on Streamlabs. I did take a look at the alternative design. I think we did that. That is your chest. Particularly for the black shirt. So I think we're gonna switch it. We're gonna switch the alternative colors so it'll be dark green for the hashtag and then light green for the 10 inches of logic, so that we can have it for the dark shirts. I'm gonna try to do that later today. So we do have those, and we also have mugs, which are really cool. We have Hobbs mugs, which are the R&D logo with Hobbs on it. So some really cool stuff if you want to buy a shirt. I think what is 10 inches? So Micro and I tried to find this last week. This was our thing. So I think not the first Longer and Harder episode, but the episode before the first Longer and Harder. We weren't I was still trying to figure out the name of the show and still kind of dicking around with what the show was going to be. We sat around and watched the video where the person, the video watching said, you have to feel the logic. And from there, we got into, you have to feel the 10 inches of logic. And hence the hashtag 10 inches of logic. So 10 inches of logic is the hashtag for the show. If you ever tweet a thing about the show, it's 10 inches of logic. So if you want a shirt with that much on it, there you go. There's shirts available. There's hubs available in the logo, so looking adorable. So yeah, if you'd like to purchase any of those, I think there's a link somewhere. Hobbs mugs, all the Hobbs mugs. I gotta send those. There's Hobbs mugs. There's Hobbs mugs for everything, which is great. So yeah, so thank you very much, Micro. Again, Micro designed the shirt, so he takes credit for all the shirt design stuff. It's pretty cool. I think if you do, can I do this? I think if you do this, I know it'll take you to the donate page, but it does give you, along with donating, there's a merch store involved as well. Next time I design the shirts, sure, why not? I'm all up for shirts. So yeah, there's a thing. So if you hit on that, there's a donate, and then there's a merch store link next to it. I haven't added it to Nightbot. Nightbot doesn't know what to do with it yet, but it is there. Hashtag meow. Oh, I have to figure out what to do with meow. That's a good one. I did see, and entirely because I don't want to watch this video anymore. I did see that YouTube is now playing really nice with if then that, whatever the ITTS or whatever the fuck whatever it's called, right? Where you can get it to like control your lights and stuff. And I'm debating whether I want it like all my lights behind me are all smart whatever lights. And I'm debating whether I want them to do a thing when people like donate or something. It's kind of hard to see them, so I don't know, but that's a thing. That's a thing that exists. Mel should put a link to picture of Hobbs and Emma. It should post a link. There's some cute pictures of Hobbs and Emma. If you are a patron, they got a really fun video that I had way too much free time on my hands yesterday morning, and I made a way ridiculous video for patrons. So they get to watch the cats fight. It's great. All right. So is there any way to prevent Google Hangouts from being sniped? I don't know. Well, unless it's corporate version. I don't know if there's a way to have Google Hangouts being sniped. I don't use Google Hangouts enough. This isn't like this isn't Google Hangouts. This is OBS being streamed onto YouTube. This isn't Google Hangouts. I'll use Google Hangouts like for patron streams and for like group streams, but in general I don't use them, so I really don't know. Don't use Google Hangouts on there. As far as I know, there isn't. If I ever do group streams, I make sure that the group that I'm doing with is people that I know, not just strangers, because those get sniped all the time, and it's it's an unnecessary mess, unfortunately. And Google isn't going to fix it, from what I'm told. Google will stop supporting Google Hangouts in 2020, I think, or 2019. One of those years, it's going to stop supporting it, so it's probably going to stop. So I don't know what we're going to do after that, but I'm sure there'll be a replacement, but it's going to stop. So that's a thing. All right. More ridiculous music video time. Well, Godwin's Law is a thing. I didn't do it. I muted the video. I did mute the video. It's okay. It's okay. It was just okay.
It's called the firmament between me and you.
Bible. Also, that's a misquote. Is it really? I'm sure you can Google it and get us a real quote. I would honestly not be surprised that it is a misquote. At all would I be surprised that it's a misquote. So I'm trying to get through this video as quickly as I can, and there's still like 3 minutes left.
Headstone, he knew about that firmament dome. He left you all a little nodding away. For those of you still able to think.
Okay, Psalms 19:1. The heavens declare the glory of God, and the firmament seeth his handiwork. God, that is terrible. Okay.
Psalm 19:1, chapter and verse. The firmament showeth his handiwork. That's why when our rockets leave the earth, they form a parabolic curve.
No. It's because rocket science is pretty difficult, and so shooting straight up isn't all that efficient, right? This was actually who did this? I want to say it was Marty. Not Marty Leeds, the other Marty, the good Marty, Martimer, who demonstrated this, or maybe it was Red. I don't know, but you don't want to shoot things straight up because then they can't do the whole like orbiting thing. Like you want to shoot them at a curve so that they can start orbiting. Like so, if you shoot them this way, they can start getting into Earth's orbit, and then from here you can go anywhere, right? Like you can whoop, or you can go up, or you can do whatever, right? So it's a good place to start. especially if you're shooting rockets to meet up with other things that are in orbit. So currently, a lot of the rockets that we are shooting out are to like meet the ISS, which is in orbit, or to, yeah. So it's a good idea to get into orbit first to catch up with the other things that are in orbit. It would make, if you were to like shoot straight up, you'd have this thing, you know, like say the ISS, right? That would be, oh, I did not mean to click on that at all. You'd have this thing that would be shooting across the sky really, really fast, right? And then you'd go up, and then you try to like match up with it, and it wouldn't work. Like you go boop and just crash into it. If you shoot in an arc, and then something is coming this way, and you shoot an arc, you can you know catch up to it. That's why we do it. The energy cost of going straight up is far more than going along the Earth's rotation. It is quite literally a cost-saving thing. There you go. It was red. It was red. Okay. Like, it's... There are reasons why, and it's got nothing to do with the firmament. It really has actual physics reasons-based things why.
We'll then switch over to an animation. Then it's over to your imagination. But I'm here to tell you that it...
What does this say? I don't, what does this say? What goes up must go down. The Bermuda Triangle is where rockets are bound. Even that needed to be rhymed.
Reality, our rockets end up in a graveyard in the sea. Our launch pads are on coastal regions. We put them there for a very good reason.
Yeah, cause if they blow up, which has happened, right? If things go wrong and you have something that crashes into the middle of the ocean, no one gets hurt. So if you were to say launch it, launch it from the middle country. Let's pick Omaha for funsies, right? Because we have an Air Force base here, right? You launch it from Omaha, and it explodes in the middle of the air. It's gonna crash into either cities or other towns. Like, you launch it from the middle of places that are populated, it's no good. It really is no good. So you shoot it out into the ocean because you're never 100% sure if things are gonna go well, and if they go poorly, then it'll land in the ocean. And guess what, my friend, my flat Earth man. No one lives there. Unless you think Atlantis is real, but then it's in Africa, so it doesn't even matter. A water landing is safer than a land landing. So conspiracy. No, that's pretty much, yeah. It is safer. It is way safer. Again, these things have gone wrong. You're less likely to hurt civilians. You're more likely to survive it if you happen to be on the craft that explodes. So why would you do it over ground? It's...
Yes, we do. There's no such thing as outer space. We made it all up. Yeah, space is fake. It's the greatest lie that's ever been.
I was really hoping to save this for next week. I'm a little annoyed that we got it to this week.
So, the biggest trick you've ever been sold. We've been pushing this satanic lie. Space is a drug and everybody high.
So I really want to know, like, what is the point, right? And I'm really curious. Jose, unfortunately, probably left. I'm really curious as to what is the point of faking space. Like, it's expensive, right? Like, so let's pretend that's the NAJA budget, right? Like, the NAJA budget is to faking space. What is the point of doing that? I'm really curious. I know flat earthers have said, well, then you don't believe in God, and then you don't you can be, secular. Which is one thing, I suppose. except that secularism has been sort of fighting an uphill battle for centuries, millennia, honestly. So why do it? Like, I don't understand why. Like, what does secularism give the people in power that mythology doesn't? Like, right? Like, I really want to know why one is better than the other. Like, why is not believing in God so important, besides the fact that you think like everyone is satanic or whatever? Like, I want to know what the point of all of this is. I really, really want to know.
It's only your imagination that's been a space, ladies and gentlemen. Space is fake. We'll know our disinformation campaign is complete.
Wait, no, go back. Well, no, our disinformation campaign is complete when everything the American public believes is false. Okay.
Campaign is complete when everything the American public believes is false. Yeah.
Phallic badge. Oh, son of a bitch. I know that this is a music video, and I shouldn't be taking it as seriously as I am. Like, I understand that, right? Like, it's a music video, and I'm obviously taking it far more seriously than I'm meant to. But your argument is it looks like a penis. That is your argument right now. Is it looks like a penis. That's your argument for, I don't know, why it's fake, why it's not real, why whatever, is that it looks like a penis. That's not a very good argument, my friend. I'm just gonna say that.
Rocket launches are occult rituals. They're there to brainwash these individuals to make you think that space is real and your money and your mind we can steal.
Okay. So, why not? Because the internet is available to us, right? Let's look up real quick. NASA's budget, right? Like, NASA budget. If I can spell things correctly, which I can't, as anyone who's ever watched one of my videos will attest to. NASA's budget. So, NASA's 2017 budget is $19.9 billion, right? So, NASA spent in 2017, or sorry, they got budgeted in 2017, $19.5 billion dollars. So is that a lot of money? Yes, it is a lot of money. Let's look at it. Let's because you seem to think that that this, damn it, no, click, that this is, and while it is a lot of money, right? That this is a good way to make money, right? Like, and I've heard this before, that the part of the reason why this conspiracy exists or whatever is because, oh my goodness, I have too many keyboards. Budget. Okay, so, that's the NASA budget, whatever number I just said, and I'm sorry I forgot it. The U.S. military, just to let you know, just because I think that this entirely disproves his idea that this whole thing is done for money. The budget for the branch of the U.S. military, the Army, the Marine Corps, Navy, and Air Force, for the year of 2017, the Congressional Budget Office reported spending of $597 billion on defense. For 2019, Donald Trump proposing to increase the budget to $81.1 billion dollars. So 61.81 or $681 billion versus goodness, NASA. 61.818 billion. 681 billion versus 19 billion. And while these are big numbers, right? Like don't get me wrong. All of these are big numbers. If you want to fucking make money, NASA ain't the place to do it. Like, not gonna lie. It's a stupid place to hedge to put your money into. When the US spends way more on military. If you want to make money off of the US government, make it off the military, because that's where they spend literally $681.1 billion a year on, as opposed to what did I say? Let's go to this one. Nope, not that one. Oh, I lost it. I lost the NASA budget. 61 or 6,681.1 billion versus 19 billion. Let's be generous and give you 20 billion. That's a fucking huge discrepancy. Just talk about the percentage of the budget. For a more accurate understanding, don't talk about the amount, talk about the percentage of the budget. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's talk about the percentage of the budget. Why not? So, let's and I'm sorry if I have to look things up because I don't have them on hand. So, percent of, goodness, I can't spell today, of U.S. budget spent. Nope, don't want that. Spent on NASA. So we'll have that open there, and then we'll do percent. I wish, can I actually talk to you thing? Oh, I can. Percent. Oh, I have to got it. Percent of U.S. budget spent on military. So, according to Google, and I know Google's in on the lie, right? Google's in on the lie. So, military spending in the United States in the fiscal year of 2015, military spending is projected to account to 54% of all federal discretionary spending, a total amount of $598.5 billion, which was 2015. NASA. Oh, this is great. This is fantastic. NASA's 2017, so this is later, a budget of 19.5 is representative of 0.47% of U.S. of the 3.98 trillion United States federal budget during that year. So you have something. And I bring all this up not to make any argument about where we should spend the money, but to make an argument about if you want to make money using the U.S. government, if that's your goal, Freemasons, if that is your goal, then you are doing it wrong, because you are getting less than 0.5% of the U.S. budget by spending it on NASA, where if you were to go to the U.S. military, you could potentially have your hands on 54% of the U.S. budget. I just want to make sure that that's clear, that this idea that somehow people are making money off of fucking NASA is just ridiculous. That is not the place to make money. That is not the place to make money at all. The money is not in NASA, you dipshits. The money is in the military. So yeah. Like, flatards don't understand big numbers. It's true. They don't. Like, that is not the place. But, hey, look, we actually got to talk about this video without just cringing awkwardly in the corner.
So easy to program your mind, 'cause you guys watch TV like all the time. We control what you see on your TV, 'cause we're a branch of the military. Yeah, we teamed up with those Disney guys. They help us propagate our lives.
Again, why? Why? That is honestly, dear flat earth friends who watch this, why? I really want to know why you think that this is a thing. I really want to know why. Does he have devil horns? He does have devil horns. He's had devil horns this whole time, which I think is great.
We make cartoons about space fantasies and put them on TV for all the kids to see. We program you when you're really young. We make space travel so much fun.
I'm just stopping for the copyright thing at this point, and I don't want to talk about it. I just don't want to talk about it no more.
Then all the kids fall into our trap and all grow up believing our crap.
Or, how much longer is this video? Unfortunately, way too much longer. I really want to get to the end of it. I really do. So we're going to try. We're going to try our best.
They're called programs, man. There's no such thing as outer space.
I don't know how to feel about Mickey doing the whatever that is, the thing. I don't know how to feel about Mickey doing that. I don't know how to feel about it. Oh.
We made it all up. Yeah, space is fake. It's the greatest lie that's
Son of a... Okay, let's talk about this video clip for a second, because I haven't done that before. Alright, so, in case you don't know, in case you're an idiot, and somehow have made it 2 hours into my goddamn show, and you're really dumb, I'm gonna make it to the end of this video. I am determined at this point. Okay, so this clip, and I know exactly what he's gonna do, right? So you know what? I'm gonna mute you because I don't want to listen to you entirely, because I don't want to listen to you. So he's gonna do, and you'll notice how Spaceman there went woo and then disappeared, right? Like you'll notice that. You're like, oh, that's kind of weird. Why would Spaceman go woo and then disappear, right? Like that it's a legitimate question. Until you realize that clip that he took there is from a music video that NASA made. It's like, it's not so this would make sense, right? If NASA was like, hey, here's our 24-hour live footage of space ISS stuff, and here's this dude who goes woo and disappears, right? No, he doesn't. He doesn't do that. It's a music video. It's got transitions. It's got lots of transitions in it. It's got like swipes and stuff in it, and it's okay. Transitions are okay. They're okay in music videos, my friend. Nobody ever claimed that this was 100% accurate to reality. In fact, this is a music video, and it was displayed as such, and you're an idiot for thinking that it's anything fun. Is this evidence of graphic manipulation? You are right, it is. It is absolutely evidence of graphical manipulation. It is evidence that somebody made a goddamn transition in a music video. And if you want to think that that's a bad thing, I want to remind you, my friend, that we are watching a music video. That's what we're doing right now. Flat Earth album is available tomorrow from your local dumpster. Oh, I didn't turn the music back on. I don't want to. I know I have to, but I don't want to.
Ever been so whipping, pushing this satanic lie. Space is a drug and everybody high.
Oh, sorry, I had to move my camera. This is... Well, I mean, who could argue? Who here can argue with such evidence as 666? I bet you can't.
It's only your imagination that's been a space, ladies and gentlemen. Space is fake. And now it's over to our friends at Fake X for a short message.
You can tell it's real because it looks so fake, honestly.
Thanks, Elon. What a genius. Yeah, we go to Devon Island with our robot cars, and we convince you we got a rover on Mars. What about the...
Oh, speaking of which, did you guys see the new images of Mars, which are really fucking cool? Yeah, that's a thing. That's a thing.
Incredible ISS. Is all of that fake? Hell yes. Haven't you seen our harness mistakes? How many screw-ups is it gonna take? Haven't you noticed the bubbles in...
Okay, bubbles in space. They're not bubbles. They're things. Things fly around in space. Space, while a vacuum around things, has things that flow around. It happens. It's okay.
Space, we film astronauts in pools, for God's sake. When are y'all gonna take the red pill and realize that none of this is real? Space travel is the biggest lie, and deceiving you makes us feel so satisfied. Our only mission is to brainwash you. You make it so easy for us to do because nobody questions the authenticity. Making you believe in space is so easy. Yeah, we love to convince you in infinite space. We love to put you in an insignificant place.
And again, it goes back to this. Listen, I'm dying. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize for the dying that I am doing on screen. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So, yeah, that kind of sucks, I guess, if you feel the need to feel special. And this goes back to the point that I made like way early on in this stream about the need to feel special, and this very much so emphasizes that, where clearly Flat Earth Man here needs to feel special. He really does need to feel like he is the center of the universe or somebody cares. If you at the end of the day, right, like you find out that you are this, tiny little thing on this planet that is part of a whole lot of other planets, about a whole lot of other stars, and at the end of the day you feel like you're insignificant, I'm really sorry that your life sucks that much. You need to start finding meaning in your life. Like, I'm really sorry that you feel the need to feel special about all of this. There are other ways to feel special. There legitimately are other ways to feel special besides being the center of the universe. There are other ways to feel like you matter. Maybe go talk to people. Maybe go, start some good relationships with people. That might help you out and not feeling this need to want to be special all the goddamn time. Like, and I understand not everybody has this, right? Like, I have a wife. She makes me feel special, and that's all I need. Like, I'm okay with being a little speck in this vast universe, and not being some special being, not being the center of it, and not being special because I have made my own life special. And I'm really sorry that you feel the need to seek something else besides that. I don't know how to help you with that besides, like, life isn't as bad as you think it is, my friend. Like, I'm sure that somebody out there would be very disappointed if you left this world. That's about all I got. I don't know. Shit gets steep sometimes, I swear.
Hiding the creator is what we do.
Okay. So, this is funny. This is fun and funny. No. Especially not with NASA. I'm not that NASA is religious at all, right? But I find it very interesting that the same people who think that NASA, a government agency, right, is hiding God, also lives in the U.S., where like somewhere around 70% of it is religious in some shape or form, and whose U.S. government is very much so, unfortunately, like you can take that as you please, needs God, like if you're elected official, you need to be all like pro God or whatever to get elected in the U.S. That you can somehow hold these two things at the same time. Like, the government doesn't want God, but in order for you to be elected to be in the government body that says you don't need God, you need to say that you're for God. It's a little weird. It is a little weird. All right, we're gonna take another quick break. I really gotta pee. This peer is kicking my ass. So I'll be right back, and we will do more things in a bit.
State of mind where I feel so high with you. I feel so high with you. State of mind where I feel high with you. Leave doubts behind, so I feel myself listen to. This state of mind where I feel high with you. Leave doubts behind, so I feel myself listen to. State of mind where I feel so high with you. Leave doubts, I feel so high with you.
Oh goodness, Pretzel died, which is the thing that does the things and stuff. I'm sorry. There he goes. It's back up. Sorry he died. Sorry you didn't get to enjoy that wonderful music the whole time. Okay, we're beating up space people now.
Beating the divinity right out of you. We don't want you to realize how special you are. We want you to think you came from a cosmic spark.
Hey look, I called that bit about needing to be special. Yeah. Oh, music's going. I'm gonna pause that.
Secretly converting you to our religion, Satanism, scientism, atheism.
Oh no, guys, atheism. It's the worst. It's the worst. It's a thing. It's a thing we gotta work on. Hey guys, hello, Demon Orb Heathen. I know he did say the R word. Someone gets Steve McRae here. He'll argue the shit out of it.
There's no such thing as outer space. We made it all up. Yeah, space is fake.
Ha.
It's the greatest lie that's ever been told. The biggest trick you've ever been sold.
Ha.
We've been pushing this.
Ha! Ha! Ah! You're so funny.
Excuse me, sweetie. Can I borrow the bureau?
You don't want to say hi to everyone?
No.
But you look so pretty.
No, I'm not that pretty.
Yes, you are.
No. Can we just...
No. We're gonna put it over here.
Ah! Please, sweetie. Can
No,
we...
everyone wants to say hi to you. Come say hi to all the peeps.
I want to. Guys, I have a cold. I don't feel pretty.
We want to see the female, says the peoples.
No. I don't feel pretty. I'm sick.
Aw, she's sick, guys.
Please.
Oh, fine. There's another one somewhere. I know I have another, like, bottle opener. I have the Predator bottle opener somewhere.
Oh. Yeah, you do.
I
We've
do.
got, like, 4
We have like a
bottles.
billion
Why
bottle.
would
I
that
don't
be
know.
one?
I don't know why.
It's my favorite one. It's a mermaid.
It is. It is nice.
It's a mermaid.
You don't want to say hi to everyone?
No.
Here, I'll turn off the camera and then you can say hi to everyone.
No, I don't want to. Okay, bye, everybody.
Okay, she says bye. That's her hi. Everyone says get well soon.
Thank you.
All right. All right, we're almost done. We're almost at the end, guys. We're there. We got satanic dogs and satanic lettermen.
Space is a drug and everybody high. It's only your imagination that's been a space. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time. There's no such thing as...
So this is one of those things that I really feel bad for a lot of these people. So this is the Challenger, right? The Challenger, God, it was it 30 years ago? Well, that ages me a whole lot. The Challenger, thing. So the Challenger blew up 30 years ago. I think it was like, yeah, that makes sense, right? It was 1988. The Challenger blew up. No, it was 86. So this video must be a couple of years old. It was like 1986. It was February something, 1986. And the Challenger exploded. And so as it turns out, there's a whole lot of people out there. Imagine that when you have like 6 point some billion people in the world, that some of them kind of look like each other. Which really sucks because I was 8. Oh man, Annie is older than I am because I wasn't born yet. I remember that it happened in February. Like, I want to say it's the 24th, February 24th, 1986, because I was born like a few days after that. They don't really last show. So they look like people who kind of look like these people, right? And I'll give you that, right? Whatever, because people look alike, and it's okay. And I really feel bad for these particular people because for years now, and I'm certain it's been happening for years now, they have had fucking assholes just harassing them for years now, telling them, oh, you're that one space pilot person that went out into space but didn't, and I found you on the internet, so now I'm gonna harass you on your personal email. And I think a lot of these people are professors and stuff. It's super weird and super, like, don't harass people, and 2, like, people that look like other people isn't that uncommon, especially if you're pretending like it's 30 years later. Like, hey, look, this one Asian person looks like this one Asian person. This one lady looks like this one other lady. This one dude looks like this one dude. Like, good on you, I guess.
Outer space, we made it all up.
numerology stuff. Things. Add the numbers. What do they all add up to? I don't know. I don't know what they all add up to. I'm sure they add up to something. If not, we can multiply it by something and make it add up to something. Oh my goodness.
Sonic Rock, space is a drug, and everybody.
666. What did we add? What did we add? I want to know what we added. NASA. Okay. We added National Aeronautics and Space Administration. And it ended 666. Guys, they got us. They got us. They got us.
Space is a drug, and everybody high. It's only your imagination that's been a space. Ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the show. Thank you so much for coming. What a lovely audience. Make sure you research some of the things you've seen tonight.
I'm just.
But I know you won't. You'll just go home, watch the news, and believe it all. Look what NASA did this week, son. Wow, that's so amazing, Dad.
Don't you feel special? Good on you, Flat Earth Man. I bet you feel special for finding all the sixes.
You idiots! Research bubbles in space! Research NASA lives! Research space in space! For God's sake! Good night, everybody!
So I mean this at the end of it, this really does, if nothing else, it does get back to my hypothesis as to why people do Flat Earth stuff, which is that they feel the need to feel special. Gotta feel special somehow, I suppose.
You idiots! Thank you! Good night!
Oh, well, now I don't have to look for a fucking music video for watch next week, and I'm glad about that. Hey, look! We finished a video with that. This is the next video. We finished the video, and we have like half a glass full of beer. So when we finish video, which very rarely happens, we get to roll a D20. I should roll more than that D20. I took all my other dice to work because I need to randomize things. Actually, you know what? We'll do one of the new ones. Boobs. We do get boobs when we finish a thing. That is our reward for not being super lazy. Streamlabs. No. Oh. I have too many keyboards, I tell you. Too many keyboards. What would we like to do next? So, I will throw this out there. I am half a beer in. So we could do another video, which I am perfectly cool with. Doing another video. I am also perfectly cool with ending the stream here and then go. I would personally like to, and I haven't done this in a little while. Go into what's the thing that I do every once in a while? Fan art. So I wouldn't mind going into a fan art after this. So we're gonna give ourselves a nice new reward because we're way past the 20s at this point. So we'll do this one, I think. There we go. Give us a reward for finishing up all the things. Yay us, we finished a video. So what would you like to do? Would you like to go on to a new video or do some fan art? If we do a new video, it's not gonna go very well. It's not gonna go very long, I should say. So we could do I'll do another straw poll, pick another video. But to be honest, it's not gonna go very long because I don't have that much beer left. She keeps putting her arms up in the way. I know. You haven't gone long and hard enough yet. I know, right? This is the show. We go way too long. Whatever I like. I would personally like to do some fan art because I am do not know how long I can last another video's worth of this nonsense. So I would personally, I would like to end this and move on to my rest of my life. Because I have a life. That's what I would like to do. Fan art it is. All right. So we got one for fan art, which I am okay with. Damn, I missed a stream. Was watching Mr. Atheist Quiplash session. Oh, that would be good. Also, okay. So we will probably end things here for now. Which is pretty good timing. So there's a good chance, and I'm gonna keep this on a good chance kind of thing, that what's that other show that I do every once in a while called Taking a Look At is gonna get a little bit of a revamp. We are and by we I mean Micro and I. Micro and I are trying to get Taking a Look At back together, so we will probably be doing that on in the future. We will hopefully have a new guest, well, not guest, but a new permanent person on the show. His name starts with a G and ends with a Strebber. So hopefully that will start happening pretty soon, and we'll start be getting hosts. There we go. Hopefully start getting some more Taking a Look At content going on. Taking a Look At, if you don't know, is another show that I do with Micro and a few other people, where we take a look at random ass websites on the internet. Instead of videos, we look at websites and read about it and horribly mispronounce names, which is what I do, and then laugh about the nonsense. So hopefully we'll have that up and running soon with a potentially new host named G and maybe Strebber as the last part of that one. Not gonna spoiler alerts. It's a G and a Strebber. So hopefully that'll get going soon. Oh wow, he's drunk. He is drunk. So hopefully that'll get going soon. Otherwise, we'll sit here. Thank you all very much for joining us. I greatly appreciate you hanging out with us for today. Hopefully now we'll have a little bit of a fan art for the rest of the evening. Thank you all for being here, and you all have yourselves a wonderful rest of your weekend.